thrice and once the hedge pig whines.
Harp your cries. 'Tis time, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Told that under cold stone days and nights has 31 sweltered bed of sleeping got. Boil thou first in the charming pot. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Fill it of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt, toe of frog, wool of bat, and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg, and hound wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, let the hell broth boil and bubble.
Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Scaled dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulf of the ravened salt sea shark, root of hemlock, dig the dark, finger of birth-strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, make the gruel thick and slab.
Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with a baboon's blood. Then the charm is firm and good. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
Now, you secret black midnight hags. What is it you do?
A deed
Without
A name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. How have you come to know it? Answer me. Now you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches. Do the yeasty waves confound and swallow navigation up? Even till destruction sicken, answer me to what I ask you.
speak.
demand.
Will answer.
Say, if thou would rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Pouring sounds blood that hath eaten her 9 pharaoh. Grease that's sweating from the murderer's gibbet, throw into the flame. Come high and low, thyself and office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thoughts. Hear him speak, what say thou not?
Macbeth. Beware MACDUFF. Beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me. Enough.
Whatever thou art for thy good caution, thanks. Thou heart might feel right. But one word more.
Oh, he shall not be commanded. Here comes another, more potent than the first.
Macbeth! 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 The bloody, bold, and resolute laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
And live, MACDUFF. What need I fear of thee? Yet I'll make assurance double sure and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live. They may tell pale-hearted fear it lies and sleep in spite of thunder.
Listen.
But speak not to it.
Reliable, proud thou wilt take no care who chase, who threats, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquish thee, until great Myrtle Wood to hide on Serene Hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest? With the tree on Vix's earthbound root? Sweet boneman skirt. Rebellious head rise never, to the wood of Burnham rise. In a high-placed Macbeth shall live the lease of nature, pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this and an eternal curse on you. Let me know. Where have they gone? At this pernicious hour, stand I accursed in the calendar. Come in without there!
What's your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters.
No, my lord.
They may not buy you.
No, indeed, my lord.
Affected to the air whereon they ride. Damned are all those that trust them.
I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was that came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word. Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England.
Aye, sir.
Time. Thou anticipatest my dread exploits. From this moment, the firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. And even now to crown my thoughts with axe. Be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Seize upon Fife. Give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No more boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool.
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there leave our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like good men bestride our downfall and birthdom. Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven upon the face. As if it resounds, as if it felt with Scotland, and yelled out like a syllable of dolor.
What I believe, I'll wail. What none believe, and what I can redress, as I shall find the time to friend, I will.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither. Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself, cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where nothing, but those who know nothing, is once seen to smile, where sighs, and groans, and shrieks that rent the air are made, not marked.
And how does my wife?
Why, well.
And all of my children?
Well, too.
Oh, the tyrant does not batter at their peace?
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
Be not so stingy of your speech. How goes it?
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess with them the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard. Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. and the quarry of these murdered deer to add the death of you.
My children too.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed too.
I have said.
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All my pretty ones, did you say? All. Oh, hell, kite! All. What? All my pretty chickens and they're down in one fell swoop.
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so, but I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things that were most precious to me. Would heaven look on and would not play their part? Sinful MACDUFF, they were all struck for thee, not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine, fell slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger, blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with mine eyes, and braggart with my tongue. But first, cut short all intermission. Front to front, bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself, and within my sword's length set him! And if he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
I have 2 nights watched with you, and I can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. All this while in a most fast sleep.
In this slumbery agitation, what at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and it is most meet that you should.
Neither do you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
You see her eyes are open.
Aye, but their senses shut.
What is this that she does? See how she rubs her hands?
This is a most accustomed action with her, to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her to continue in it a quarter of an hour.
Oh, yet here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks.
Out! Damned spot! Out, I say! What? Do... Why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fine, my lord, fine. A soldier interfered. What need we fear? Who knows it? When none can call our power to account. Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What will these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all with this started.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoken, she has not, I'm sure that heaven knows what she has known.
Oh, here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh,
what a great sign is this. The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice, but I have known those who have walked in their sleep, who have died holily in their beds.
wash your hands, put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I tell you, yet again, Banquo is buried, he cannot come out on his grave.
Even so.
To bed, to bed. Oh, there's knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. The infected mind to their deaf billows discard their secrets. God forgive us. Look after her. Remove all forms of annoyance from her and still keep eyes on her. Good night. She has mated my mind, amazed my sight, I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported. There is 10,000.
Geese, villain?
Soldiers, sir. The English power is near, led on by Malcolm, his Uncle Seward, and the good MACDUFF.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. What's the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? Spirits that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man that's born of woman shall e'er have power upon thee. Then fly, false thanes, and mingle with the English epicures. How does your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord. She's troubled with a thick coming fancy that keeps her from her rest.
cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from memory a rooted sorrow. Raise out the written troubles of the brain. And with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart.
Therein, the patient must minister to himself.
Throw physic to the dogs. I'm none of it. Seated.
Set out. I will not be afraid of death and bane, till Burnham Forest come to Duncan's.
Cousins, I hope the days are near at hand that Chambers will be safe. What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. But thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery air and report of us.
It shall be done.
Learn nothing, but that the confident tyrant keeps still in Duncan and shall endure our setting down upon it.
'Tis his main hope, for where there is advantage to be given, both more and less have given him the revolt. And none serve with him but constrained things, whose hearts are absent too.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls! The cry is still they come. Castle strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine in the edge you eat them up.
What's that noise?
It's cry of women, my good lord.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. Time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek. My fell of hair would at a dismal treaty's rousing stir as life were in it. I have supped full with horrors. Direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me.
Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. All our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out. Out. Brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow. Poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Gracious lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
liar and slave!
Let me endure your wrath if it be not so. Within these 3 miles, may you see it coming. I say a moving grove.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang till famine cling thee. If thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost for me as much. I pall in resolution, begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not, Macbeth, till Burnham Wood do come to Duncanane. Now, a wood comes to Duncanane. I begin to be weary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone.
What is thy name?
Thou be afraid to hear it.
No. Will I call thyself a harder name than any is in hell?
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, no more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorrent tyrant. With my sword I'll prove to thee the lie thou speakest.
I was born of woman. Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee. But give thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. How bloodier villain than terms can give thee out!
Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou the entrenched air with thy keen sword and press. This make me bleed. Let fall thy blade upon vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
To spare thy charm, and let the angel that thou still servest tell thee, MACDUFF was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Cursed be the tongue that tells me so. Be these juggling fiends no more believe it. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and the gaze of the time. Oh, we'll have thee as our rarer monsters are painted on a pole, and under it, here may you see the tyrant!
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Your Burnham Wood do become to Duncanane, and thou opposed being of no woman born, yet I will try to the last! For my body, I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, MACDUFF. Death sanity hit the first cries told. Enough!
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold, where lies the usurper. The time is free. Oh, hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland!
My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls. The first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, is calling home our exiled friends abroad that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who as 'tis thought by self and violent hands took off her life. This, and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place.